Still the game hangs in the balance. O'Brien with the tap. Rowe, Himmelberg. It's a night for the big guys in front of the sticks. It was coming and coming. And Himmelberg lands a critical goal.
It's a great advertisement for persistence. Oh, yeah. I mean, he started the game really well, Elliot Himmelberg. Kicked a couple of early goals, then drifted out a bit, but he's worked hard. He's presented up on the wing. Now he's kicked his third.
Play on advantage. Keys looks up. Wobbles one and it's working. Himmelberg's taken the mark and he can cut this margin back to 1 point. Has a hero to remember it for. It might be Himmelberg tonight. There's a point in it.
Best and fairest winner for the Swans. There's a smother. That will be credited to Murphy and the Crows. As O'Brien soccers it to the advantage of Walker. Turns his man inside out and goes for goal from Buddy Franklin kind of range. Taylor Walker, take a bow from 70. I thought the Bud had that licence at the SCG.
And there's the space. And that's as much space. He's probably thinking about guarding the space behind, but it was the space in front that opened this game up. And he knows how important that one is, Tex Walker.
Smith, length on the kick to the wing. O'Brien a guiding hand. Berry, one of the real pluses with his determined style. #1 tackler in the AFL. Murphy getting an opportunity again after being the travelling emergency last week. McHenry can watch that go straight through. First goal to the Crows. To Lachie Murphy.
Yeah, and he cut across really well into that handball, which gave him a central position to have that shot at goal or over the top to McHenry. But Adelaide already two forward forays, prepared to go long to the contest and then speed up off that.
They should have confidence to go forward, even though Darcy Moore is back into the team.
Long down the line, Fogarty, yes! Everyone put your arms up, Darcy Fogarty. He just had to bring it down after that leap.
Josh Walker stood there. It was the perfect step ladder. The slowest mark of the year contender we've seen.
8, 7, 6.
Hard to know how to assess it.
Get it to Tex Walker before he cools off. He's red hot at the moment, just hasn't been in the contest for 10 minutes.
She's got plenty on that.
Oh, kick the goal.
That's in the river. He's put that in the torrents.
Targets, and in the end he thought, I'll just kick it as long as I can, and he had plenty of juice on it. Good leap, good attack at the footy.
He's marked it at 55.
He probably didn't control it down, so maybe lucky to get the mark. That's okay, but look at the kick. He's looking. Oh, well, I'll drive it long. Gee, that's going through post high.
Top of the pops. Schomburg. Scholl bangs it. Huge leap, and he's pulled that down. McAdam, their frequent flyers, done it again.
Quarter, Geordie, in terms of just running out this game. Handball received to Scholl. McAdam with the big leap.
Right, so a little bit more aggressive out of the back half.
Wasting an opportunity here, the Crows. I mean, they should get hold of this side now and give them a nice old thumping. The percentage is going to be big.
Hands it off to Tex Walker. Straightens it, nails it.
The floodgates, they've got to open them up. They've got to prize them open here, the Crows.
That was the first goal of the quarter. It's been a pretty average third quarter so far.
He's kicked to where the numbers are for Adelaide, and they've probably got in each other's way on that occasion. Sloan, though, well positioned. Himmelberg, Keys, just passing by. Brodie Smith has landed a big blow, and one they needed.
I'd love to see that one from behind the goals.
You need to understand how good the kick is, because he's virtually kicked it. He's moved to angle it back towards goals, because as a right footer, he's running towards the left.
We'll see it on this angle.
Yeah, have a look at the angle he's running at, and he has to try and straighten. So he finesses it back off the outside of the foot. That's a clever kick. And still, a little stab. We know he's kicked it 50 metres like that, so effortlessly.
Caldwell and Hinge Sense there was something on. Walker breaks the shackles from 50. He'll just caress it and stroke it through for his third and give Adelaide the lead back.
We've had periods of time, but Tex has kicked 3 goals now. Starting to hit his straps. Just shows the value of Tex coming back in that inexperienced forward line for the Crows. Great finish.
Crouch, slick hands, Laird, just as slick, Schomburg. And now Dawson breaks away from Wines, has a bounce, looks up, might go the journey from outside 50, goes long and turns the volume up to 11.
So a good clearance, another clearance goal, but a couple of hand passes. So he's released here. What do I do? Don't want to kick on his right. Backs his speed to break the tackle, and then needed some work. Very well done.
And a goal, he'd probably be getting my votes. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they could go anywhere else than Connor Rosie.
Oh, mark of the year contender, Nick Murray thrown forward.
Right. That's a good grab. Well, that tells you that the boy can play forward of the footy. That's a good grab. Well, that tells you that the boy can play forward of the footy.
The clock keeps ticking. Their all-time greatest goal kicker, Taylor Walker, with a walk of art.
What a kick from Taylor Walker. He had teammates that were missing him from in front to close this game out.
Tight rope to boundary, Miller as the seconds tick down. He tight ropes for boundary. Keys protected the drop zone, stopped the Sard spoil from happening. They should get the last roll of the dice here, Adelaide, to the pocket. Fogarty pulls down a ripper
And smiles at
and then gave a good look in the gun.
Look at the reaction from the crowd. It's so good.
Oh, reaction after the goal. Take a little bit of momentum in at quarter time, even if they don't take the lead in.
Look at the reaction from the crowd. It's so good.
Oh, reaction after the goal went through too when he went over to his mentor and Big Tex and got a pat on the head, and well done, young fellow. And well, he's kicked one of the great goals of the day, and he's taken.
It was Duday for his trouble. Laird, clearing ball from Hinge. Contest to be won in the middle of the ground. It's all Fogarty. Goes for home. It'll be all about the bounce in slippery conditions. It gets there. Great finish. Crows get their second.
And Fogarty, his bunny team is the West Coast Eagles. He gets more kicks and more goals against the West Coast Eagles than any other team. So this is just a good piece of play. He took it on individually. He knew it was a slippery ball, so it was going to bounce straight.
To cover himself in glory.
It's coming back.
It got there. The scenes at the Adelaide Oval.
Look at the players go off. He's leaning a bit of body English.
Look at the crowd.
Dos Santos.